Hi, I'm Devin,
And this is Paul.
and we are Dads and Dice. We're just a couple friends who like to play board games and, um, yeah, trying something new out. So today we decided that we're going to play Stone Age, record it, and just have fun.
And this is going to be our first time doing this, so obviously we'll get a little bit better as time goes on, but follow along and join us on this adventure that we're going on.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, we're both not quite casuals, but definitely not experts at board games. Again, we just like to play them. So we're not going to be, oh, this is meta gameplay. It's going to be, we're going to make mistakes. It's just going to be us having fun. As I said, today we're playing Stone Age. It's honestly a really old classic game, but one that neither of us really have played all that much. In fact, we've really just kind of played one test game before recording this, and here we are to record it and play again. Hopefully, it's something that you guys enjoy. Hopefully, it's something that we enjoy, but we'll get at it. It's my move first. I don't really know if the best strategy in this is to rush people or rush resources or what it is, but in any kind of worker placement game, love getting people. So that's obviously the place I'm going to go to when I have the option.
Yeah, and I know playing with you all the time, that's obviously what you're if there's corruption or people, that's your move.
Yeah,
So,
any game that has corruption, I can't help myself, right? It's like, oh, look, I could just get two resources, or I could take a little corruption and get four, right? It suckers me in every time.
so with this, what I learned playing is food. Any game with food kind of gets me. So I need to start early, getting that agriculture. So that's where my first person's gonna go.
Yeah, and I do think that's big. Like because we have to feed our people every round. Like I don't know, as we both saw, we were both starving for people, and they were eating wood to get by.
Wood and rocks.
Um, Speaking of wood, I'm gonna use all of my people to, or my remaining people to take a chance at wood.
So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this card here, the two resource one, that gives you +1 agriculture.
Nice.
Um, so I will do that first, and then hope with my next move that I actually. Oh, I can't get any wood because you went there, of course. So I'm gonna try to get some clay and hope that the dice roll is in my favor.
Okay, so speaking of dice roll, let's start it off and average. I'll take that
Pretty
and
solid.
get my people.
And then let's see what happens in the clay pit. Got two,
There it
which is
is.
exactly what I needed. So I'm good with that. I will get my agriculture, and then I will actually get to use that card. I will confirm two clays. Sweet. So now I've got two agriculture, and it is my turn, and I'm going to go ahead and get an extra person.
So actually, that was a pretty sick move. Honestly, for the two resources there, I didn't see that, but now being up to agriculture from the beginning.
Yeah, that was definitely a solid card. And when I was watching the gameplay of this, that was one thing that they really said was really pay attention to these bonus cards at the bottom because they help out a ton. So I think our both of our first moves are always going to be the same. Just depends who's going first.
Yeah, so I think it'd be hilarious if people comment or whatnot and tell us how bad we are at this because to me it just makes sense, right? Oh, get people, get agriculture, get people, get agriculture, right? Like,
Yeah, and then once you have all your people, is you get tools and get agriculture. Like that's the point of the game.
right.
Or that's one of the big parts of the game. I'm going to try to get some more resources. I'm going to get some wood.
Yep. And I'm gonna just get the simple bonus, essentially trading a food for a resource plus the victory points that or victory point potential, I should say.
So I did. What was that? The end of the game gave me the number of different culture cards. What were the culture cards?
At the end of the game, right, the bottom of the cards on the
Hmm.
bottom right there, they are additional ways you're going to score victory points, right? all the symbols, and there's 8 different symbols, like this one here is a field, right? Collecting each symbol, it's a set bonus thing, and the amount of points is the number of different symbols you have squared. Then all the other ones that aren't symbols are some other way of scoring victory points. And it's the icon, the left of it is people. So however many people are shown, it's that. So
Mm-hmm.
like the 2 resources, just one person shown, so it's going to be 1
Per
victory
worker
point
that you
per
have.
worker you have at the end of the game, or
That makes sense.
1 per tool you have, or the other one is 2 points per worker you have. So it kind of is like, I again don't really know the strategy. Is the strategy to get a little bit of everything and do a little bit of everything, or is the strategy to, I'm going to go really hard on workers and get all
Yeah.
the points for workers?
I was going to say last night, or whenever we were playing this, I went heavy on the agriculture, so the multiply by agriculture, and that obviously did me no good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my people and get my clay, my wood. Perfect, that works.
Cool. I'm getting my agriculture rolling. I have a remaining person to use,
Oh,
so
yeah,
buy
card.
that, and then I will naturally go to the hut first.
So this is actually a hard one for me. I really want this building, and I don't have the resources right now. I think I will by the end of the round. That gives you another agriculture. But I'm going to go for the building because I know that's where you want to go.
Okay, that's probably very true. So yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of the free
Yeah.
agriculture space and get it.
And then I'm going to, of course, try to get some clay. But for the benefit of our people, I told you what we were doing.
So I'm gonna have to save some workers to go hunting.
Okay, so now that was the spot that I wanted to go to. You know what? I'm going to just hope that the dice roll is in my favor. Hope that I get an extra resource out of this, at least one extra.
I am gonna take my guys to the hunting lodge. We'll start there and look at that terrible roll. Snake eyes. Okay, not a good start. We'll claim the agriculture. We'll claim the person. And we will spend a wood to get that card.
So I'll get my clay first. 4 clay, awesome. Then I'm going to go ahead and get my building. I'm going to go ahead and get this card here. Let's do 1 clay and 1 wood. And then that gives me a tool and a point for every tool that I have.
Because I rolled so poorly, people are having to eat some wood and clay.
So I am going to... I'm going to go ahead and get agriculture. And that gives you more people, but you're having some issues feeding them, so I think that's okay.
I mean, I just rolled 2 dice. Yeah. Both got 1s, right? Like, all I needed was 3 food.
I'm going to try to get some gold. I need food too, though. Man, I don't like this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get... Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get that card. That helps me in the long run. That first one will gain me a clay and then 2 points per worker.
Yeah, that's good. I would have liked that.
I'm just going to honestly load up on food here, I think.
I really don't see that as a bad play. Obviously, if you remember from last night, there were several times early on where I just dumped a ton of workers to getting food, and I was like, I'm doing it this turn, nowhere else I wanted to go. I'm going to fill up on food and not worry about it for a few turns.
Yeah, then the next round you weren't doing anything, or you weren't using them, so that was nice. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and claim this card. I will pay 1 brick for it. Go ahead and get my agriculture, and then I will get, of course, I'm going to use my tool, and that gets me 10 food. Nice.
Now, so on your tool that you just got there, because I was a bit confused on the tools.
Oh, yeah.
So that was adding 4 one time?
Yeah.
Right? So that's, you used it, you got the extra food from it, but then you don't have the tool anymore?
Yes, I just realized that was a one-time use tool.
Yeah, like that's the part I was kind of confused about, was exactly how the tools work.
So I'm assuming, because on the tool hut, wherever that is, I guess those are multiple time use ones. Oh well, that's okay. 4 plus food is not a bad thing.
You're making all my people eat wood.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and get more food or agriculture.
Go here.
I'm gonna go here.
I'm. This is gonna be my turn. I'm dumping them all. 5 people are going hunting. We need some food in this place.
And I'm gonna, of course, get some gold and hope for the best here.
Okay, let's hunt. Okay.
Nice. It was very solid.
And then get my people. And then we'll use the wood here. Tool. I'll take the tool. You get the wood.
Nice. I'm okay with that. Let's get. Oh, okay. That's not terrible. Get my agriculture. Then, of course, I get my building. And then I must place some people. I'm gonna get some workers.
And that's my turn to get some agriculture in there. Help feed this
I'm gonna
family.
I'm gonna get this first card here.
Yeah, that's solid.
What's real tricky about this is obviously the workers are good and the agriculture is good, but the tools are real good too. And when you're doing the two-player game, it's only two of the spots.
Yeah. So for people that haven't played this, in a two-player game, you can only go to 2 of these 3 spots. So you've seen us going to the hut, getting a person. You've seen us going to the field, increasing our agriculture. The one you haven't seen us do is the tool maker, which just gets you a tool, right? One worker gets you a tool. You can have a max of, I believe, 4 tools, and then from then on, it upgrades tools, making them better. We
And
just
the tools are used for increasing your dice roll. So whenever you are like one or two dice rolls short or whatever, your tool increases that and you get more resources. I'm getting some stone.
well, we've seen this play. I'm going to the hunting grounds.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my get some stone here. And of course I only got one. That was a terrible dice roll. Wish I had some tools there. I will get my people and I do have enough food for them. Then I'll pay a wood.
Yeah, so you are looking really good on food. Great, but that's fine. Get 8 food so my people won't
It's pretty
starve.
good.
Up the agriculture to help with that. So, as we found out last night, or should have known, but I somehow missed the rules, you can only have a max of 10 people. So, this will be my last trip to the hut.
From then
Go
on,
over
you'll
there.
be going to get some tools,
Most
which I
likely.
am going to get right now because I need some tools.
Go ahead and take this first card.
Huh? Okay, so this card here, the dice roll. So whenever you gain it, you roll the dice and you get whatever dice roll.
Yes, it essentially we roll 2 dice and whatever the results are, let's say a 5 and a 4, right? Then whoever's actually getting the card gets the option of which they want. So I could then
Hmm,
choose to take the tool or the gold. In a two-player game, obviously the other gets the other resource. In multiplayer game, it just goes clockwise around, and every person picks a resource till the last is stuck with whatever's remaining.
that makes sense. You know what? Let's get some gold. I'm gonna put all my people in the gold. That's a
Nice.
big play, but let's see what happens.
Man, I'm not getting resources, right? But
Hmm.
I just want to get ahead of the food game, which I am not. So we'll take that. Not the best
Getting
roll.
some, yeah. At least you're
That's
getting
okay.
enough to feed your people.
That's true. That is true.
That's, that's really all you need.
And here we go. Hmm. Well, I'll take the clay.
I'll take some wood. All right, so I'm gonna get my tool first, because then you can actually use the tool later. So I just got my gold. I got 3 of them. The tool that I just got did not increase it enough. So I'm stuck with 3, which is still solid.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get some workers. Actually, yeah, since Devin can't go there anymore, but it doesn't matter. That was gonna be his move anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and building here, the first building, and that first building is it cost 5 resources of 2 different types.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and I'll show here, right? It's 5 of any resource, but
Hmm.
it has to be 2 different types. If that makes sense.
Yeah. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and get this one too. And I think right now I don't have enough.
You are like so far
Hold on.
ahead of me in points and buildings, so I'm sure people
So
are
I'm
screaming at me. I swear I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but I'm also playing this pretty risky because I need 8 resources and right now I only have 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this and just see what happens.
I will send let's send 4 people out to the woods.
Yeah, and that was kind of where I wanted to go.
Also kind of why I
Um,
did that, to be honest.
yeah, but in reality, I mean, I'm claiming that other building, so I do need stone. So let's,
Right.
yeah, let's hope that I get some there. I do have a tool, so let's hope. And honestly, last night, when we were playing this, sweet, I got 2. I'm okay with that. Um, Dice was actually something that I wasn't a huge fan of, and just because, oh, wait, hold on. I may have just screwed up there because you can only do 2 different resources, right? I did not mean to do that.
I don't think you had an option, right? You had to use 2 stone and a gold.
You're right. Crap. All right, well, I'll go ahead and claim my person. And I cannot claim that meeple. There's not enough resources. I have to click the button of shame that says don't use remaining people. Are
Yeah.
you sure? I confirm. Dang, my strategy didn't work out there. It was worth a shot. It would have been a good
And
amount of points.
to add salt to the wound, you just now got a
Yeah,
free
I know.
stone.
I definitely saw that. That's what I was saying. The dice I wasn't like a huge fan of. I kind of got a little bit more into it later on, but it's just so much luck. Like,
It is. But I think so. I think in the beginning of the game there is. I guess while I talk, I should go. Um, I think in the beginning of the game, yes, it is a lot of luck because you don't have many people, right? You're only sending 2 people out into the forest, or 2 people to the hunting grounds. But as the game progresses, you really kind of mitigate that luck because you're rolling more dice. Like you're gonna get most of the time the average, right? You put 5
yeah.
people, you're gonna roll a 15, right, or somewhere around that. So I don't know. I don't mind the dice too much, right?
Yeah, and so that was really kind of like my conclusion. Like I was saying at the beginning, it was just like, well, let's just try and see if this works. But then towards the end of the game, yeah, like exactly what you were saying, it was just okay. They were actually coming out more in your favor. It took a while to build to that. Not where I thought you were gonna go. So I'm gonna go ahead and go here.
I I find myself going to the wood a lot because it's the resource used to pay for cards, right?
Yes.
So like,
Hmm.
or I guess not the only resource, but it's the cheapest resource. Um, so
And
I don't know. I
yeah,
just find myself constantly going to the forest.
yeah, I agree because you want the higher resources. Again, it's that luck factor. It's like, am I actually going to get them? And do I really want to pay a gold for something? Like,
Right.
so I'm going to go ahead and go for this first card. Again, gain another culture point.
Yeah,
Hopefully by the end of the game.
I was debating it. The thing was, and I mean, I guess should be a secret, but I already have the stone tablet, so I was like, is
Oh,
this
okay.
one worth it for me? Right? Like it's not gaining me extra for a set. I'm just paying a resource for a random chance. I don't
Yeah, that
know.
makes sense.
Ultimately decided against it. Man, I need to start getting other resources, but I think this is gonna be the last turn I spend just kind of getting some food, stockpiling, and then moving on.
I'm doing the exact same thing. I need some food here.
So let's start it off there. Tool. There was a high roll. I'll take that one.
Yeah.
That agriculture.
Geez, that's a ton of wood. That kind of helps you in your plan of not going to wood anymore.
Right, yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this building, and I'll pay my 2 stone and my 3 gold. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get my person, pay my 1 wood that I have left, and I'm officially out of resources. Go ahead and get my people and hope that I can get some good food. Awesome. I'm
That's good.
definitely good with that. I'm gonna go ahead and get tool first.
Okay.
I'm really torn between those first 2 bonus cards.
Yeah, they both seem good, honestly.
Go ahead and get that second one.
It's probably good. If you hadn't
Yeah.
taken it, I probably would have.
Yeah, that's a real good one. Yeah, that same thing. Okay, and I definitely need some resources because I have none, and I'm gonna get wood.
I think it's time to get some gold. Let's send the tribe.
Send the tribe. I really didn't need food, but there's not that much food, but worth a
Yeah,
shot.
I mean, I'm throwing my last guy out there just because
Yeah,
nothing else is worth rolling on.
I'm gonna get a tool. Then I'm gonna go for my wood from forest. I'm gonna use my tool here, and I can use it twice. Oops, I can use both tools.
Right.
So also I could have used it on the food, but I think with my 3 people, I'm gonna have enough food, and I definitely did roll enough food. That was a good play. And then I'll go ahead and get that card, pay 2 wood for it, and I'm done.
All right. Okay, roll a 6 with one guy. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's real good.
Get my production, and here's where we go. Okay, okay. So it's a
How many people did you have?
what did we have? We had 7
7.
there. And
So a 42 was your highest.
yeah, no, definitely a great roll. Unfortunately, I only have one tool
Oh,
available. And if I had two, I could have I'm like on the cusp.
yep.
Oh well. We'll take 5 and we'll be happy with it.
Well, so you were saying earlier you have no resources. Look at your resources now. Like that is
Yeah, you're
a
right.
ton.
So now honestly I probably should just start spending, right? It's time to probably start going to the buildings.
But see, this is what got me yesterday. So we were playing, and I had so many more points than you, like the entire game. And then at the end, you just like
Yeah,
destroyed me.
yeah, I mean, I really went pretty hard on certain buildings. I don't remember what it was, getting people or um, maybe getting food production victory points, but one of them, and I just kept bumping those up.
Hmm.
Um, let's do this one.
So how many are in a set? It's 3 things in a set?
So there's 8
Oh,
different symbols. However many you have, you get that many victory
squared.
points squared.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this third one.
Do I want the second one then? No, I gotta start getting some victory point buildings.
All right, so then the other question that I had is let's go to this first building, right? Gain as many points as the total dice value of the spent resources. I don't think we've really explained this, but like at the river, the gold is 6, right?
Right.
So if you pay with, let's say, 1 gold, that's 6 victory points, right?
Correct. So the best thing is look at the one that's worth 14 points, right? So
Hmm.
the gold is worth 6, the stone is worth 5, and the wood is worth 3, right? So that's
Oh,
14
okay.
points. When
Makes
you
sense.
do the choose your own, it's still ultimately the same formula. There's none of the cards are like, oh, this is a better building than the others. They're
Yeah.
all going to be the
Okay.
same that way.
It's just if you have the higher resources, you'll get more points from it. My turn, I went ahead and went to get some gold. And I'm going all out.
I think I might go heavy on stone. And let's just see
Very
what we
heavy on
roll.
stone.
Okay, okay. We'll take it. Um, oh, so I could use the tool.
Can use your tools here.
I'm not. I'm happy with 6 stone. We're going to take that. We're going to increase our agriculture. We're going to buy this building here. And then pay a wood to get that.
So the one question there I have with you is, so you couldn't have used your tools anywhere else. I see the 2 as a one-time use. I guess that's why you didn't do it, just because it's one time.
Correct. It's a one-time
Okay.
use. Honestly, I was weighing the options of, right, so I have a victory point card that is for however many tools at the end of the game. Is it
Yeah.
worth me using the tool for an extra stone or saving
Yeah.
for the victory point?
Extra victory points. So I rolled a 23, and I'm going to use one of my tools and get 4 gold.
Yep.
And then I'm going to, of course, get my workers. And then I'll get my last card, and I'm going to pay 3 wood for it. And I get 1 more gold. All right, I need food, so I'm going to go agriculture first.
I think I'm going to go for this second card here.
All right, and then I'm going to go for the tool.
All right, I'm going to get the building on the right.
Dang. It was between that building and the tool, and I wasn't sure which one I should go for first. That kind of changes things a bit. I'm going to go ahead and go for this first one.
I might then go ahead and take the second building. Be spending a lot of resources this turn,
Yeah.
but that is what they're
Oh,
there for.
I wish I could have taken that one. I don't have 4, and I don't think there's a way for me to get 4. All right, let's get some wood here.
Got 7 people left. I got enough food. Let's dump it in gold. I mean, to me, it's like the gold's the most victory points. I don't know. I don't know if it being the hardest to get, I don't know, is worth the victory points, but that's where I'm going.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And I'm just gonna get some food. So let's use my tool. I'm going to go ahead and get some wood first after the tool. I can use tools to increase. Oh, is 5 worth using the 3 of my tools? Yeah, I think I'll get enough food. And actually, I'm getting agriculture, should be okay. And I got just enough food. So, and then I'll get this. I'll pay for it with a wood. I get to roll some dice, and I'm going to get a tool.
So let's start it off by spinning that and getting that card. Let's see what we get here in the river. 24 is easily divisible by 6, so we'll take it.
Yep.
Alright, so let's think how we want to do this. I think this first building makes sense to just do double gold, most victory points, and then that leaves enough to go 3 gold, 1 stone, 1 clay. Kind of maximize victory points there.
And now we're even on the points.
Yep, I see that. Oh, it's getting tough on where to go first. So many good spaces.
There really
I
is.
think I'm going to have to go for this one right here.
I'm so glad you went there. I definitely want this building, although that one you went to is good.
In that case, I will go ahead and up the agriculture.
Yeah, and I need more agriculture. I don't even have enough food this round either. But I've always got wood. That didn't sound that good either.
Okay. Oh, man. Let's think. So many good spaces, but I think I'm going to have to get that other card down there.
The 2, that's victory points, right? Oh,
That
that's
is
2
two
food.
food.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just getting 2 food.
Right, well, I'm going to be kind of risky. I'm going to go for this other building as well.
So, and that was my hesitation. I thought, should I get the building? And then I looked at your resources, thought, he doesn't quite have enough. But you managed to make it work.
So I think I do, because that first one is just pay 1 to 7 resources, right? So I definitely have.
Oh, that's true. Didn't think about that,
Yeah.
right? You don't. I was thinking, oh, you have to max it out, right? But
Yeah.
no, you don't have to actually max it out.
But my goal, yeah, my goal, I was about to go get more gold because I wanted to pay as much gold as possible.
So I also figured that being the case, right?
So with that being the case, I'm gonna try to get some stone.
Yeah, might as well. Next
And
best.
We'll do 5 people there, and then I gotta get at least some food.
All right, let's start over here. Ooh, let's take the free tool.
Cool.
And then we'll get my last 2 wood going to get that one. Gain the agriculture. See what we roll. 27. Nope, I'm going to hold the tools and we will take the 4 gold.
All right, so I'm gonna get my tool first. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and get this first building just so that I don't mess it up somehow.
I understand.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and go to the quarry. I got 3. I can use my tools. I need 3 food. No, I'd have to literally use every tool to get 1 more. Not worth it. All right, then for this building, I'm gonna pay 4 gold, 3 stone,
Yeah.
and that will be the highest. And then let's get some food. Sweet. And you know what? Let's just get more food because I can. All right, I need more agriculture.
Oh man, this part of the game, I really is like, man, there's just so much I want to do and go to first, right? They all just seem so good.
Huh, how do I play this? I could definitely go to the forest and block you from getting that move.
Yeah.
I think this one benefits me more this round. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that 3rd card.
So I was sitting over here worried about you blocking the forest, right? Because
Yeah,
it's how I have to pay for everything. So I'm
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go hard in the forest.
You're going hard there, yeah.
To me,
So,
it
yeah.
makes sense. Like if I'm gonna go there, just spend a turn sending everybody there and not have to worry about, oh, well, I'm gonna do 3 people this turn and 2 in a later turn.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I want a tool. I don't need food. What do you, okay, so I know what you're gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead there and get a tool.
You know what? Am I misunderstanding? The tools that are not like I have the one-time use tools. The
Mm-hmm.
others you can use multiple times.
Yes, you can.
Oh man, I've been playing that way wrong. Um,
Really?
yes, I didn't like. That's why I haven't been using tools because I thought, oh, I use them up, right?
Oh no.
Oh
Oh man, my
man,
camera fell.
that
That was such a good reaction. My camera fell.
that makes tools so much more valuable. I feel really, man. People are
Dude, tools are like the best.
yeah, people are definitely laughing at me right now. That's okay.
Where did you just go? Did you just go on the first card?
I did, yeah.
Well, then I'm not sure what I want to do now.
Now, is it a max of 3 tools or 4? Do you remember?
I don't know. I actually did not know there was a max.
I'm gonna go here.
Crap. Well, I'm gonna go in the stone because I need at least 2 stone. Oh no, I can't. Dang it, I screwed up. I can't buy that building. I don't have any gold. Unless you get a good dice roll and you want to give me some gold.
Ooh, that's true, but probably not.
Actually, that can't
Oh,
happen
yeah,
because
you're
you're
first.
after me anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
Dang. Dumb move. Wait. Okay, no, I do have enough food. No, of course, I'm gonna use my tools. Why would I
Yeah,
not?
because only an idiot wouldn't, right? Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the wood. Then, of course, I have to hit that red button of shame again.
Mm,
Don't use remaining people. Yes, I confirm. Hey, but like we said at the beginning, it's our second time playing the game, so
yeah, exactly. Well, here,
give us some leeway here.
let me use my tools because, duh. Um,
People are screaming at their screens. We got to check the comments. You idiot! What are you doing?
I know I am an idiot and I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, so am I. I've had to do it twice. That stupid building.
I'll take the stone and then I will pay all gold there. This most likely could be the last round, so I have to consider that.
Yes, it could. So again, just the round ends whenever one of these building cards, whenever they are run out, or if the bonus cards run out.
Right. And so this one only has one left. Odds
Hmm.
are one of us are going to take it because it's just at that point in the game. Yeah, I have to. I'm gonna be the one to do it.
Yeah, I have to get the other one.
I'm gonna go here. Get this first card.
Okay, I'm gonna get some wood. Let me think. So do resources count as points at the end of the game?
Um, so I believe each resource is 1 point, not counting wood.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get wood.
Each resource that the player has left over is 1 point. Yes. Also. Oh, so you're going big on wood.
I'm going big on wood right now.
I'm gonna get this one.
Oh, that is absolutely terrible because that's exactly what I wanted.
Right. I mean, it's like what?
So,
Guaranteed 10 points, right? So,
yeah. So I went big on wood because I was hoping you were going to get gold. Or if you were going to get gold, I was going to get this card. I was hoping you weren't going for that card because that would only cost me one resource or three resources, which I was hoping for wood.
right.
Now I have to pray that I get some gold. Now the good thing is I have 6 points on tools, so
I don't really need anything specifically.
oh
Guess
man, this is gonna be close, I think.
and then we'll roll here. All right. So,
You just got 20 points from meeples right there alone.
we're gonna use all those tools.
Hmm.
Gonna max out my agriculture. I guess that will upgrade a little tool for me. And then yeah, we'll claim these
All
cards
right.
here.
Let's man. So this is the exact thing that happened last night, right? I was ahead of you. You caught up pretty closely. Look at that, I got 2 gold. I'm good with that.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go ahead and
rolled a
get three
six, a
gold.
five, and a six.
Yeah. Wait, do I not have enough tools? Yeah, that gets me three. Cool.
Yeah, that's enough.
So I'm done there. I'm gonna go ahead and oh, I need wood, and yeah, I'll upgrade that, and then I will get this one, and that's game. Let's see what happens.
Ooh,
Oh man,
what a
that
race.
was much closer than yesterday.
Yes.
So that final situation. All right, so you had 7 of the cards. I had 4 cultures.
Yeah, that was
Pretty solid.
just glancing across the score. Those
Yep,
7 cards were the biggest, right?
that was it.
But I wonder. I mean, I guess you take the cards that are chosen. It's not like you can just ignore them. Because I always
Uh-huh.
wonder, are those really worth it, right? So essentially, I spent 7 people to get seven, those 7 cards. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It is worth it if you get high in the set, but like I don't know. It's hard to say, right? You got 4, so
Yeah.
yours were only worth right 4 each. Um, so those workers probably could have been used to do something else worth more points, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, it's
once
just
you,
what's one of those things where it's like you risk it and try to get more.
right,
It's
but
like on a it's like on Seven Wonders, right? It's the science cards.
yeah,
They the more you have, the better it is. Sets are just hard.
yeah. So yeah, then
Oh,
then honestly, relatively even across there. Um,
yeah.
Giving me those people kind of at the end might have hurt because that was, I mean, you think about it, 10 points.
Yeah, it was
That's a 20 point swing, right? So that
you're
brings
at
it
20 right there at the end.
yeah, that brings it 248 to 235. So that would have put it
Actually, now
pretty
that you say
close.
that, yeah, you got 20 points just from those cards alone. I got the building, which was 18. It would have been way more worth it just to go for the cards.
Right. Yeah.
And then yeah, the agriculture, the workers times agriculture, you had a good amount more on that one than I did. Um, hmm.
Yeah.
All right then, but much closer. I think I'm finally getting the hang of it.
Yeah. So maybe I don't know. We try. Let's uh let's talk about a quick what we think of this game. Um, I'll let you go first.